Hello and welcome back. In today's video, I'll be doing something that no one has asked for, and we'll start rating every rifle in both the EFP and GAMMA mod pack for Stalker Anomaly. I have decided to break down the rifles into their calibers and split it up into multiple videos. This video will be rating the 545x39 rifles from S to F tier. I have also changed the design of the tier list to make it more readable and to accommodate for the large number of rifles. Feedback in the comments will be greatly appreciated. While you're down there, make sure to click the subscribe button and like the video if you're enjoying my content. The 545 round is probably one of the worst rifle calibers in terms of damage, but it is the cheapest rifle caliber. It comes in 3 variants: FMJ, HP, and AP rounds. The HP round are actually quite decent at taking out mutants, and with some of the 545 guns' high fire rate, should definitely be considered using. The AP rounds aren't too bad either, but you're probably better off using another caliber to penetrate heavily armoured stalkers. Final thing to note is that a lot of the 545 guns can be rechambered to shoot 556. This can be quite useful if you're playing as a NATO faction, as getting 556 ammo may be easier than getting 545. First up is the AN-94 Abakan. This gun is one of my personal favourites for the main reason that it has a hyperburst mode. This allows for 2 shots to be shot at almost the same time. This basically turns the gun into a DMR with a fast fire rate. It has access to good sights and an underbarrel. The only reason why I'm not going to put this gun into S tier is due to it only having a 30 round capacity. When using the hyperburst mode, this is technically only 15 shots, therefore this gun will go into A tier. Next is the AEK. This gun has a good selection of sights and a very fast fire rate. It's just decently accurate and you can attach an underbarrel. The main issue with this gun is the mag size only being 30, which is not a lot considering the fire rate, so this gun will go into A tier. The AK-105 has a good selection of sights, but that is basically all that it has going for this weapon. The mag size is not great at 30, but the gun has bad recoil and a low accuracy. The 105 will go into C tier. Starkly contrasting the AK-105 is the S.T.A.L.K.E.R variant. It comes with decent scope and a 45-degree sight. It also has a large 45 round mag, but the main advantage is its extremely high fire rate. This can get stupidly high when upgraded. My only concern is the accuracy, which isn't too good, but that won't stop this gun from going into S tier. Another variant of the AK-105 is the AK-105 Specialist. This one is not as good as the S.T.A.L.K.E.R, but still better than the base 105, as it has a 45 round capacity and a 45-degree sight. However, comparative to the S.T.A.L.K.E.R, it has a slow fire rate and will go into B tier. Up next is the AK-12 2012 and 2016. These guns have a very good selection of sights. They're quite accurate and have low recoil. The fire rate is okay and they have an okay capacity of 30. These guns will go into A tier. The AK-12 Preacher is basically the same as the previous 2 guns, except without the option for a 45-degree sight. But it does have a 45 round mag and a laser. If this gun kept the 45-degree sight, it would be S tier, but it didn't, so it will go into A tier. The last 2 variants of the AK-12 are the Monolith and Monolith Upgraded. The Monolith is basically the same as the Preacher, just without a laser. The upgraded version adds back the laser and a 60 round mag. However, it adds a fixed scope, preventing this gun from going into S tier, so it will go into A tier. Next is the AK-74 and all variants, as they are quite similar. It has access to good sights, decent recoil and a 30 round magazine. However, it has quite bad accuracy, making long range shots harder to hit. These guns will all go into B tier. The RD-74M is an upgraded version of the AK-74. It has a better sight selection, a 45-degree sight and a laser. The recoil is also very controllable. This is another gun that would be S tier if it had a greater than 30 mag size, so it will go into A tier. 2 similar guns are the AK-74 PMC and AK-74 Beard. Both have a 45 round mag and controllable recoil. Otherwise, the main difference between these guns is the PMC has slightly larger sight selection. The main issue of this is that the Beard does not have access to variable sights. Therefore the Beard will go into A tier while the PMC will go into S tier. The AK-74M and its variants are basically the same as the AK-74, so will go into B tier. Built more like a SMG than a rifle is the AKS-74U and its variants. Its only real positive is having an okay sight selection, else the accuracy is terrible on this gun, making it hard to hit anything at range. As mentioned, this gun may work well as an SMG, but this is a rifle tier list, so it'll go into D tier. If you upgrade the AKS-74U, you'll get the RD-74U ISG and ISG Tactical. The ISG is the same as the AKS-74U, but with better sights and accuracy. The Tactical variant has all the same bonuses as the ISG, but with a faster fire rate and laser. The ISG will go into B tier, and the ISG Tactical will go into A tier. Another upgraded 74U is the AKS-74U Tactical. This gun has a 45 round capacity and a fast fire rate. The recoil is okay, but again, this gun is quite lacking as a rifle due to its low accuracy. This gun will go into B tier. The AKS-74N is not that good. It has quite a bad selection of sights and the accuracy isn't too good. The fire rate is average and so is the magazine size of 30. This gun will go into C tier. Back to a great gun is the RPK-16. It has a great range of sights, good accuracy and good recoil. But the main advantage to this gun is the 60 round capacity and high fire rate. This is another S tier gun. Like the RPK-16 is the RPK-74N. This gun also has good accuracy and low recoil, but falls short with a still good but smaller 45 round mag. The other downside is the lack of sight options for this gun, but this gun is still good and will go into A tier. Finally, and exclusive to EFP is the SAG AK-545. This gun has very low recoil and is quite accurate. It has an okay capacity of 30, but the main factor that hinders this gun is it is semi-automatic. For that reason, I cannot put this gun anywhere above B tier. So that was my rating of the 545 rifles in both EFP and GAMMA. What do you think? If you think I have incorrectly rated a gun, come join me while I'm live on Twitch, link will be in the description, or drop a comment down below. Remember to like the video if you enjoyed it and subscribe to the channel to stay tuned for the next part of this tier list. Otherwise, I'll see you next time.